Hi guys, and welcome back to Transport Fever, where, if you remember the last episode, we said we were going to add an airport here, which I still am, but we had problems getting to the depot. I've now put the depot there. We had him here, and I was looking, I thought, well, why don't I just move the depot into here? That was just upgraded. And we're also going to have to do new transport network in here, because we're going to do the airport first. It's expanded out here and it's going over there, so we'll have to sort that train there. I think a bridge would destroy too much there. We might bridge the track, but first of all let's work on this airport, and that will get ooh, demand's coming up nice. Right, so first thing we're going to do is upgrade this road before I forget. Because I will forget. It looks to be that one. Construction not possible, why not? Oh, it's probably that bit there doing it. If I zoom in. Yeah, right, we'll rebuild that little bit now. We're not using it. Just for a minute. Road. That one. I'm looking at you through there. You're not getting a... You're getting a connection there. We'll use the high speed because I'm thinking of putting a bus lane. Let me just pause this while I sort this. Let's take you out and you out a minute. You come to there. Can have a cheap road because we're not using this road for anything in particular. That is just to connect. Let's make sure. I'll explain that road in a minute. Why have I lost my connection? Oh, does it? No, it goes the other way. Right, and we better just connect you. Again, I can have a cheap road for that bit. Now that is just in case I put buses for the airfield later. Thinking ahead for a change. Let's get rid of them. When I moved this, it was this line here. Save him going all the way down there and rounding in. They can just take a shortcut there. That's what I did that for. That's the only changes I've made. I've been working in some other towns, by the way. Some of these, putting more bus routes in. Got that one to do yet. It's been a bit chaotic here because there's a lot of building work going on where I live. They're putting new kitchens and everything in. Right, let's take you out. Let's get this airfield in here. I want to leave room for that road. Very close to that for an actual plane. Right, he's going to go there. Now, I want to reconnect this road. I wonder if we could bridge over that. Yeah, I don't think you'd get away with it in real life, so... we're using a double lane. Can we get you... Down 1. You go there. Wait for the auto save. And we'll curve him into that one. That keeps that route going. There we go. Right, let's get our route in. Game can start going again now. How much money we got? 56. It was 80 million when we started, I think. Right, so we're going to do a new line. There to this one. So it should be wantage, plain, wantage, seafood, Shefford. This is steel machines. Right. We better just put the cargo on it. Where are we? Okay, where are we gone? Where are we gone? Here we go. Should have done it when we were setting it up. Right, you're going to load steel and unload tools. Here you're going to load tools, unload steel. That's gone a lot quicker than I thought. Now we need to get a plane. Stick to our jumbos. I like my jumbos. Let's have a nice cargo one. Let's just put one in to get him going. That is taking all our money. Right, you probably won't get any steel straight away. I've not done anything on these trains, by the way. Just didn't get round to doing it. Right, so I'll take. He's registering it. It's one, but one is all it takes to get it going. Can I? You all know me, I like my planes. Throttle up. There he goes. Remember once I was flying out to Germany and I was sat round here. As soon as he took off, he banked like that. Jeez, it took me by surprise. I've been flying for a few years. Right. Next one, we need to get some money up. That has shot up fast. We'll come back to him later. Now, we've got all these others. But I think... Let's have a look. Right, let's look at the positive ones. Yeah, they're coming in and out as it flies, as it gets going. Right, now the bad one. That one... It was losing 15 million. So he needs a little bit more work. I think we need to tackle... That needs looking at. There's loads of ones that need looking at. What I want to look at though, right now, we'll give him a bit to go. It's this one. This one here. Not him, the other one. Not him. This one. They are really... They're making money. Right, what you like? You need... more oil coming in. Let me just check my... Right, you're doing this line. Right, I don't know which way he's going. It's not... That one needs upgrading as well. How are you doing? You need more oil, which would give more for there. Let's get back on that line a minute. Yeah, he's dropping off there. That... Where's that? Oh, he's dropping here. I was going to say, why is he taking a different route? He's dropping there, coming up here, picking his oil, going back that way. And the one we're looking at, don't forget that. That one there is on the way back. Yeah, and this one is picking up from here. How are you doing? Oh, you got loads there. Right, let's modify them trains. And then we'll need to look at everything on these. That town, he needs upgrading. He needs everything. And he needs everything. Food a lot. Right, okay. Rome wasn't built in a day. Whoa. Yeah, that's not gonna help. No, you're... Okay. Now he's gonna go right up the other end of the map. That, forget that for a minute. This traffic. Well, for a start, we could make him 2-lane. Alright, before we go any further, let's do this. Okay. And we'll make this one. Sometimes that's all it needs. Oh, he's going over that rail track. Wow, that is... That'll take a bit to clear. Mind you, they are clearing it now. Right, we'll have to remember to come back and look at this one. Do you know what? It's all going in, not coming out. I was going to say a roundabout there. Let's take those traffic lights out first. This is unexpected. That is going to be a problem. I'm thinking before we even start, traffic lights. There's the bottleneck. I'm wondering about a roundabout there. There's a lot of traffic going down that way. And he's blocking that, which is blocking this road now. That clears that road. Means destroying a lot of buildings, but if it works, there's always traffic lights we could put in, or I'm just looking which way they're all going. They seem to be going straight on, and one turned. Before we put a roundabout in, that needs changing as well, but we've got to do that transport network. Right, let's take these traffic lights out. And that bus stop, that drop off there is a little bit near, but that isn't a lane giving us a problem. Why was he hesitating then? That needs moving, that's stopping everybody. So if I move you to here, now the crescent comes out and he goes there instead. And then we take that one out there. See how that... Oh, here we go. The magical disappearing cars again. Why are you doing that? Do you know what? I'm going to put a roundabout there. I'd be happy with a roundabout. To be honest, I would be happy with a roundabout. So, street. Put two lines should do it. We'll have to check that other one we did as well. You go with. You go there. Like I said, this is completely unexpected. I think it was that one that was connected. That one was. And that one was, because remember, the depot there. Right, let's see how they... There you go. Should have made that a triple. I think we should be okay. Yeah, look, we've cleared all that already. While we're doing that, and I did say it was here. Oh, he's cleared himself. That one's cleared up then nicely. Right, we were doing trains on this one. Yeah, just let him run. And maybe traffic lights. Could move you. Yeah, we could move him there. Although that way's not really bothering us. Let's move that. Oh, that's better. Yeah, you can go there. Oh, that's a bus stop. No, it's that one we're moving. And if I put a roundabout, I'll destroy that bus stop. Oh, if we have to get it destroyed, it gets destroyed. Right, move you from Broadway to there. I don't think that's too bad. We'll come back to him. We'll come back to him. Right, trains. This one, definitely. How much money we got? 39 million. We might not be able to do it. Probably need 60 million. Right, so all we're doing is fuel on this line, so you, that's 27 million, and it's just dropped down to 20. Cargo is going to be all oil. Whoa. What's our cargo on that? 16. I'm not gonna get that money. Alright, 82 million. But wait a minute, I'm just gonna let this game run. It's coming up. In fact, if I... That's 78. I need 86 million and we're going to have to increase them sizes. Let me just run this for a minute. Get these two trains. So, I'll see you all in a minute. Okay guys, it only took about 5 minutes. So, let's buy them. Which means we're going to have to work on these towns. Let's get that going again. And we're going to get that money to build it up. So we'll come back to these trains in a minute. No, let's have a look. How far is he out? Oh, he's going on his outward. Yeah, we're going to have to work on these towns. We'll come back to these trains. How far you got to go? You've got a long way to go. I'll try and keep an eye on him. Right, how was that traffic doing before we move on? That's not bad. I can live with that. And that traffic there has gone. So that's one good thing. I didn't take long to clear. And I don't think we need a roundabout. Did I? I could come out. We don't need him. Alright, we'll let him go. Right, let's check on what we've done. Let's check this airline here. Well, first of all, this... I think it's coming up. He's getting tools for us, which is what we want. How are you making? You're making a loss, but... Oh, he's flying right over the suburbs there. Right, we're going to have to work on that other town, and we're going to work on this town. How much have you got in there now? 73. And you'll take 90. Okay, and you... a little bit more coal. Coal is... I don't want it on that. I want it to go on that train. Yeah, which is this one here. What we could do... we just go through these lines. Right, you're picking up steel and tools, shale. Shale is on a wagon. I think we could get rid of them. And of course, if I do, I've got to be able to buy a train. You'll be dropping coal off there, but you're not picking anything. Oh, no. Why are you not unloading? Okay, before we do anything else, let's... No, he's not unloading there because he doesn't have to. He's going out, remember. Acting south. You shouldn't be... Yeah, you stop. I thought that was steel for a minute. Yeah, he loads up and he unloads, that's correct. Acton West. He loads bricks, which is them. He loads bread, which is them. And he unloads fuel, which is them. That's okay. He loads up here now. Fuel oil. Then he's going to there to load. This is the one I might take out. All he's doing is loading coal, and let's just make sure here. You're not unloading that because you're not picking that up now. Unload, 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 unload. That's correct. Now, if I do put a train on, we could alter what he picks up on the other stations. Okay, yeah, you're not stopping there, you're not stopping there, you're going all the way to here. Now, tying back into the village, the town we've just done down this area of the map, the one we just upgraded the trains on. I'm looking at this shale here. Shipments. If we get that going, that should upgrade that. Okay, so we'd have the shale down to here, the sand. I need to get him to this brickworks here. Think about it, think about it. We've got a plane. Ah, no, he's coming in the wrong. I was thinking of flying in here, but I don't think it would work. Okay, I've got to get this shale to here. Because these need bricks. Bricks and bricks. And we have got a brickworks here not being used. Oh, he's... yeah, okay. These 3 towns need working on though. Right, so how are we going to get... You're a passenger line. You're a goods line there. And I've got to get from... I could ship it down on train to here. We could put another train on. That one. Let's look at that a minute. I know we were talking about putting a train to there. He's there. Hang on, we're gonna fly. Got an airfield there. Train line here. It's all connected into here, which we could get to there somehow. He comes to here. No, I don't like that. Could fly it if we flew it. If we flew it. Hang on, hang on. I'm gonna get to here. Forget that one. I know I keep looking at that one. I'm gonna get to here. We've got these 2 here not doing anything. That looks like a rain cloud with rain dropping. Right. There's all. This is one I've looked at before, and let's get these in order. Yeah, we've only got 2. Yeah, there's only 2 of them, and they're both up here. Right. We'd get sand from here to there. Or somewhere around there. We'd get sand. That's sand to there. Right, he wants fish. We'd have to put more than one aircraft on. Fish, fish. To an airfield here. Cattle. Cattle. Food for that one. Where did I sit? Food for that one. But that's 1 to 1. Okay. Fly all them a lot out. So when they're flying out, they've got fish. Fish. Castle, castle. Flies out. So we've got a load flying out. Probably more than one. So up here. Oh, do I do a train? Train I could get more than a plane. But it's going to go right across the map. It'd be 4 or 5. I keep going there for this. We have to deliver to there and to there. We've got a station there. That's a good station. We can add platforms onto that. Delivery route to there is not too bad. Delivery to there is not too bad. Delivering back to here. And then we transport. That old train's going that way. We'd have to put another train going this way. Perhaps get that. We'll worry about. Let's just concentrate on this bricks and sand. So we put a track on. I keep going to the wrong place. Yeah, we could call there. Call there. We'd ship it in from there to there. That's not a bad run. And back. Worry about delivery route later. I don't think these are getting anything, are they? Yeah, heating oil. So, train from here to here. You have to bypass. I'm just looking, we've already got a track, but he's got. You have to bypass the stations. Yeah, we could put another open bypass there. Let's get rid of that. run slow. He could run from here to there and then into there, hook into this track here, put a bypass on here, connect him back into there, use that track. There's going to be a lot of trains on this track. You'd go all the way to here. We could extend that track to there. They need to be dedicated for that other one. Now we'd have to ship that from there to here. They'd be taking sand and meat back. And the other route is down to here. Now that route makes more sense. And I don't think we're going to get all this done in one episode, so we'd want... What's that road doing? That road's doing nothing. Let's take that out for a start. Take him from there. No, let's take you... I tell you what we haven't done. That other town where we just put the airport. This haven't set the deliveries up on this town. What we like. And we were doing the we got sidetracked here. We were doing the coal on here. Yeah, because we got sidetracked with this sand. And we've got 9 million loss. Yeah, we've been right, we know what we're going to do in the next episode. The sand. Let's finish off on this one. Trains. Now I don't need all these. I need another train. Make sure it's the right track. Can I put more on you? No, let's leave you at that because you're not getting a full load. I don't think I can duplicate that up yet. No, not enough money. It's going to take a minute. Let me run this. Let's work on... No, while he's... Right, this track here. I don't like the car. Mind you, yeah, we are going to be delivering here. And that road is getting busy. There's no way I'm going to get a crossover without taking a load of this out. So it might pay us. How much? Pause. Alright, remember we've got one set of signals in there. Train. Track. Up. You're only going to do the one. Okay. What about if we go down? Okay, come back a bit further. Right on our signals. I hope this works. Where am I headed there? I did that wrong. Come round a bit. Don't catch the road. Okay, that's it's nothing to worry about. Just take him a bit further back. I don't like these embankments. That's better. Not exactly what I had in mind, but I think that's skewed out a bit. There we go. Game can start going again. We just got to put that connection. Tell me what went wrong there. Yeah, it's gone a bit crooked there, but it's running. Right, signals. We had a set round about here. Put a set there, don't really need them. And right before that crossover. Right, now we'll have no traffic jams here with the trains going through. Even though it shouldn't interfere too much, we are going to finish off putting cargo stops in. Where's our depot we're using? Over there. Of course it would be over there, and the goods are wanted over here. Alright, put one. Move you to here. Queen's Road. Put him there. Right, let's take Queen's Road out before we do anything. Then we're not getting misled by traffic delivery routes all over the place. Right, that's you done there. One there. I think one here. And we've got one there. Ooh, fine. We move him to there. It only doesn't seem a lot moving it by one. Right, Broadway to there. I'm trying not to add load of depots that we don't need. Right. Yeah, he's just about covering them. Next one is just about covering them there. We need one up. He could be, what's he doing there? He could be moved. He could be moved to there. Yeah, he's gonna have to go there because we need that area covering. Go there. So Church Street comes out. You go in there. What's our money like? 45 million. We've got that train to adjust what we've just put in. Right. So we need one to get into here. If we go... Hang on, you're covering there. You're covering there. I'm gonna need one here and one here. Yeah, he's covering that area. We need one covering that area there. That's gonna be a new line. I don't know what. I think we're up to 6, maybe 7. There to there. Wantage. Cargo. Wantage. I'm going to call it 7-8. And then 1. He's covering there. He's not quite covering here. I'm going to put 1 here. This looks like it's expanding out. 8-8. New line. There to there. Cargo. Wantage. 8A, so that's 8 vehicles we need. We've got that there by cargo. Trying to use them best I can. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know some have put 3. 1, 6, 7, 8. 8, 8. If in doubt. Right, you're doing. He's making money. Right, we've got 45 million. So we might be able to. Montage. Yeah, that's the one we want. Can we duplicate you up for a start? Not enough money. Oh, it's gone down to 26. How long are we doing for time? Oh, we're nearly on our time limit. Come on, how much do we need? About 30? No, 60? Just keep hitting that till it goes. There we go. He's in. So we will now modify these. Okay, we want to edit all these vehicles. Okay, let's take these out. Now we're not doing them. We know these are not going to do the sand going back, because we're going to do a different route for the sand. I think I've got another one. Can you come? Gonna be expensive altering these. Right. Give me 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 6 of them. And then we finish off some oil. I'm gonna have to. Modify. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother doing the order of the vehicles just right now. Wrong train. I want this one. I didn't want that many. 2, 3 of you. I wanted that. 1, 2. Let's do that many, and then a few more of these. I'm gonna have to check all these vehicles out, and you 29 million we need. Let's right, 33 million. We're at minus 14. Right, we've just spent a fortune on that other train. How much do we want? 33. Okay, back with you again in a minute when I get 33 million. I'll tell you what would have been better, guys, if I just take these off. Never mind adding to them. Some of the trains are going to be running low, but we're eliminating the coal. Let's just eliminate the coal, see if we can get that coal up on that other line. We'll come back to these vehicles later. That gives us 9 million. We manage the line. Lower Acton. Yeah, he doesn't call there now at all. That should... Let's push that onto that line. Good. 670. Call it 700. So we got 350. I think it's 240 we can get on a train. Let's work on that line first, which was the pink line here. Right, let's see what we've got on these. Yeah, we can get more on them. Quite a bit more. 360, doubled it up is 720. If we can buy it, which makes more sense. Now we only need 16 million. And we'll come back to that other line later. Is that gonna... Let's pick on one of them trains. Oh, he's the one just coming in. Well, where's the other one? You see, he's on his way out. Good. And we know we can put more on there. Let's just see where he clears now on that track. And we'll do them other trains later. We'll concentrate on getting coal into that station. And if I have to, I'll put another station on here for running the trains through. Yeah, we've got plenty of room in there. Pin him. I want to monitor that. Okay, 2 trains should do it. What you like on that? Yeah, you're maxed out. Yeah, that's gonna slow them down there, but that's not a real... Okay, it looks small now, that one. Right. So we really need just to increase that a little bit more. And that should, by the time he gets down here, it will just be a little bit up and down till we get these trains running. And we'll have to watch that line there. But we know we can modify them trains later. Let's get this running here. And we might be able to eliminate... Let me just... We start here. You load 2, so we could put more 2s in there. Yeah, then he's stopping there. And he's stopping there on the way back. We could perhaps pick the steel up and we could get rid of these trucks here. We've got 9 million. He's not getting very fast, is he? that is the electric train. There's the canard, is it? Oh, it's getting up to 160 now. I'm just wondering if it's... Trouble is, it's not running anything coming up here. Well, that's... That's the price we'll have to pay. Let's see how much he makes. He's getting there now, I think. No, one more station to go. Yeah, he swapped tracks here. Let's see what money he makes. I think one more train we need on this track. I'm looking at that already, 630 there. That's nearly back up to 700. And he's not even here. Yeah, here he comes now. We're going to this platform here. Yeah, I think we'll add another train. And then we'll mess about with the other track. But for now, we will go on to getting that sand sorted out. And the food line next for that village we've just done. Right. Pause you a minute because I don't want to lose the wrong screen. Yeah, he's into a nice profit there. Which means we could... there you are, manage vehicles. Can I... Not enough money. Okay, that... We'll get that going a bit better. So we'll have to watch the loading here for a plane. Oh, he's still got plenty of room on there. And he's making money. This one, which we're delivering to... I can't tell whether it's coming up. But we are getting quite a bit coming back, so that will help there. This one we did down here. We've got the other train to upgrade. Traffic jam, first of all, is non-existent. Delivery routes we've got to sort out. The oil production is coming up. He was going to this one here. Might better go to another station yet on that. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Next episode, sand and food. So we know we're going to do a train line to here. It'll have to curl out this way. Yeah, into there, run it through there, bypass him here to there if we can. Yeah, he doesn't need that. So we're going to try and take that track from... preferably from here and tie it into there. Bypassing them two. And we're going to have to watch the trains running up here now. That needs sorting out. That needs a sort out. He's making money, which is the main thing. We're going to run him round to here. We'll ship the sand on truck into here. And then this production will go all the way back to here. And the sand will get these bricks going. These bricks going. We will sort out the delivery routes to these three towns. Sounds like a plan. One more thing I want to look at Oh, we've never put headquarters in. We'll do that in a minute. I want to look. Yeah, that's where we've been messing with our planes and everything, and not making a lot. Expenditure is a bit concerning. Town hall. Should we put him here? Doesn't make much difference where we put him. We'll put him on. If we can build it, headquarters. He won't like going on a train track. Don't know why. You can go with. Oh, he doesn't have to connect, does he? Come on, give me them. Let's put him there. If we're gonna get the money. It will come, and it's those trains we've just invested in that's thrown us out. There we go. A standalone on his own little island. Okay, I will see you on the next episode where we know what we're doing. It's keep an eye on these. I might upgrade this, add another train in between. Get that little bit of production up there. Plenty to do. This line here needs sorting out. That one needs sorting out. As you can see, it's got old stock. And there's the other train line here, which we will do later. That is the next priority. And of course, keep an eye on that production. I've got to do all the delivery routes and everything in all that town. That town needs everything doing. That needs everything doing. One more, then I'm going. That's that. No, that's the other one that we're losing, and that one needs sorting out. That's the one we've just taken the trains off. So I'll have to look at that one. Let's look at the positive side. They need upgrading. We'll work through it all. They need upgrading. Portland was over just working, or I was. Yeah, we've got loads to upgrade. Nothing really. I've got to delete these lines here. And then we've got these to sort out. Wantage, yeah. We'll have to. We will continue doing it slowly. Let's get the goods lines. Get the money in for these, and if we do that, it should also help these trains. Yeah, not too bad. That one needs looking at. Yeah, that's the one going across the map. Hey? Oh yeah, I've got one going that way, and I've got one going the other way. They're all meeting there. Yeah, because there's the other one. She's making money. And that one would if we upgraded the train. Oh, that is making money as well. Okay, plenty to do. Get this balance back up. I will see you all next time because I'll keep waffling on. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.